at that tongue.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Sorry, I was just staring at Luffy. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 28th episode of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by the amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful. She'll be back here in just a moment. Mac and Cheese, please. Virtual Spectre, moves like Jagger from the GG crew. I'm so excited to roll dice with you this evening. There is a dog in our midst.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, he was going berserk, so I had to grab him.
Puppy.
All right, Luffy, grab a d20.
He would most
Nice.
likely swallow it.
That would not be a good time at all.
Nope.
But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to play. If any of you on the stream or the VOD are astute enough to notice my fat lip that I've been trying to get not to swell, our dog Sandwich decided to headbutt me a little bit before the stream, so that's why it may look a little weird, but that's okay. No, it was Sandwich. I was playing, and she likes to play rough when I get her riled up, so it hurt. She's got a hard little head for that dog. Anyway, a couple things I wanted to talk to you all about, the audience. I guess I was pointing, but I was like, well, the camera's here. I guess I can point at all of you. There's no episode next week. A couple of us are going to be previously, what is the word I'm thinking of? Indisposed. They're not going to be here. A couple of us are not going to be here, so there's not going to be a stream next week. But exciting news is that on Friday, October the 29th, which will be our cosplay stream, so just in time for Halloween. So if you want to see some fun costumes and all that stuff from all of us here on the stream, October 29th will be it. Maybe I should have saved that spooky skeleton stuff for then, but that's fine. Hindsight, it's okay.
You can always wrap it up in a different package.
It'll work out just fine. So I hope you all are excited to see what fun cosplay stuff that we have in store for you all for the various characters. So that should be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I appreciate you all supporting us. If you didn't know, or if you drown out my voice until the gaming starts, we do have a Patreon. And that allows you to get early access to the VODs as well as our podcasts. And the VODs are always on YouTube and on Anchor for the podcast after a couple days. But if you just need that access right now, you got it. You can get it there. We also have merch. And maybe soon we'll have some new stuff. So stay tuned. The links are in the chat. If you are listening or watching a VOD sometime in the future, they're in the description. So no worries about that. But anyway, I guess we can go ahead and get started. We'll get settled in. Let me get my DM face on. Hold on. Let me look like I'm gonna roll 20s all night. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, it's not gonna be that kind of night.
Yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and get started for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with Sweet Justice returning to Barrowden. The party noticed that a large amount of Vantis troops were preparing to leave the city. They were being reassigned to defend the Great Bridge of Nona to the north in Vantis. When they arrived, they began looking for the young page Darwin. The group found him in a nearby tavern and informed him of the fate of Lady Genevieve and returned her family's banner to him. He thanked them and accepted one of their homemade pamphlets advertising the Order of Iberis. And after that, the group accepted Risa's offer to stay in her suite at a nearby inn. When they arrived, they saw the commander of the Vantis troops in Barrowden, deep in several mugs of ale. He was going on and on about how they're all doomed and may as well drink their problems away. Of course, after the group bought a round for all the soldiers in the tavern, they decided they would go upstairs and call it a night. and get some much needed rest. That night, Ron dreamed of the similar stone and wooden chamber filled with mysterious knights. In that dream, an aspect of Sylvanas entered the chamber and called for Ron to come forward. After kneeling before this aspect, Ron received a blessing directly from the Oak Father himself. During the ceremony, the voice of the Oak Father also spoke directly to Ron in his mind. He said that the answer that he seeks lies where his journey began, and told him again to restore the balance. He informed him the terrible creature that destroyed his village had become active once again. The next morning, Sweet Justice set out to return to the Order of Iberus and turn in their newly completed contract. When the party returned to the Order, they noticed the townsfolk were all staring at them as they entered the city of Tustin. When they arrived at the guild hall, Taryn Van informed them that they needed to talk, with quotation marks. He informed the group that the town guard had been looking for them, and they were on orders from Lord Crawford Cook himself, and were tasked with bringing them to speak directly with the Lord. Later that evening, the guard arrived once again to escort the group to the keep. Once at the keep, they were ushered inside the castle to speak with the Lord. Inside, they went to the dining hall, where the Lord awaited, as well as the one that they had known as the Baron. He informed the group that they had much to discuss, and when asked about Ixius, the Baron informed the group that they were serving the Emperor back in Ceylon at the moment. They also learned that the Baron had been slaying messenger after messenger that was carrying information from his past before they were able to reach the party. He then told the group that Lord Cook and he had some unfinished business to take care of, and as a purple magical doorway opened behind him, he dragged the Lord through it with him, and they disappeared. Just after that, some Salon assassins attacked them at the table. They were able to fend off the attack and left one alive. And her name was Nearly, of which Valken already had a history with from his past. They learned from Nearly that they were locked inside this place as they were meant to be killed by the assassins. They decided to drag Nearly along with them as they explored the rest of the keep. And that is where we'll start our adventure tonight. You are in the keep here, if I can find what I'm looking for. There we
Map
go.
time.
You are inside the keep, and I believe that you had just opened some sort of passage, and I can go ahead and move you all to the map here, and I will move all of you at home to the map as well. What do you do next? You've collected a few items from a what appeared to be some sort of panic room of sorts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What were those items again?
You don't know. You know that one was a
Some
Go ahead.
Oh yes, a jar with 10 jelly beads, 5 jars of orange, 5 jars of blue, some metallic bugle thing, and 2 small strange stones with some sort of spiral pattern on it.
To clarify, I had originally meant a tin, but I also said jar. The beads are not tin. They're like boba-esque.
So tin cans.
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah,
down
yeah.
10 beads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tin
I think I either
cans.
said tin or said gelatin. Really weird.
Okay, so
Okay.
10 beads, 5 orange, 5 blue,
Yes.
metallic bugle, and 2 small stones with spiral.
Yes.
Okay.
There we
Got it.
go. We're on track.
Okay, so maybe we check this room up here.
Okay.
Just gonna can is anyone good at finding, secret things that are harmful, like these trap statues?
Well, I just did this one room, so maybe it's similar. And I look for like a similar mechanism to the one I just did.
Okay. At the doorway to the north, you're looking for this?
Yep.
Yeah, the like metal one.
Yeah. So these doors are both wood, but you can roll an investigation check if you're looking for anything specific.
What do you say?
Mm-hmm. The metal one that you encountered was on the other side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I saw the symbol and I just assumed it was like an iron Minecraft door.
Just a door.
That's where my brain goes. Yeah, okay, so I'll roll an investigation check. Let me see if I plus anything. I don't think I do. Just kidding, I do. Okay, 8.
An 8. Yeah, as far as you can tell, there's a stone wall here kind of in this area, and then looks like a normal wooden door to you.
I look at Ron with like a look that says, "You thinking what I'm thinking?" Almost to get approval.
Yes. You wish to open the door?
I say, "By any means?" Question mark.
Well, we just try handle. You don't need to set on fire. We need to survive and escape. If this place catch on fire, we cannot escape, and we will all suffocate from black smoke, and we die.
Fine.
Okay,
And
just stand behind Ron. Ron will open door. If no problems, then I will open.
Okay, and I'll be like off to the side, so not like quite behind Ron, but like diagonal in case there's a trap.
I was gonna
All right.
take a deep breath, turn the door, and open it.
All right. You open the door. It is not locked.
Oh, okay, no trap.
That was very anticlimactic, and I'm like
Oh, yeah.
bummed because I couldn't use fire.
Ron will rock through.
Yep, it looks like you were in what maybe used to be some sort of storeroom for this area. The room behind you has this kind of fire with bellows sitting there. Not sure exactly what it does. It's got some contraption that moves upward throughout the room here, as you can see in this area. But here's some sort of storeroom. You can see some wood in the corner. Not a lot left, as you can see, but just storing some things there.
Is this like a torture device of something?
This?
Or is that just like a table or desk?
Yeah. Table, desk, pile of wood, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I think Malkin would like to put his ear to that door next to him in the hallway and see if he hears anything on the other side.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Uh, 11.
You kind of put your ear to the door and listen for a moment. But you don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm not good with investigating, so he would either just immediately try the door handle or
Sure.
break the door down. So he's just gonna wait and see what Ron and Ben do when they come back.
Gotcha. What do you do?
Look around. So we see another door in this room then?
Mm-hmm.
Is it wood as well?
Yep. I'll let you know if there's anything special, like if it's wood, or if it's like iron or like banded or something like that. You can assume that most things are wood until explained otherwise.
I like to look around this room for any like items of importance or trinkets or gold or like anything that is useful.
Ben's busy looking around. Ron's just gonna open the door.
Go for it.
Would I be
Yeah.
rolling an investigation if I'm just looking around, or
Yeah, so if you're kind of just kind of taking in and seeing what you can see in the room, it's just like a storeroom of sorts with just some spare wood that looks like it may go in that fire down to the south, which you can see is already burning.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure if there was like hidden whatever's. Okay. Oh,
This opens up much more.
what's over here?
We should wait and get the others before you go further, Vin.
Okay, fine. Can I wait?
Roger's just gonna yell, Valkan, Britain. There's we got a lot to explore.
Okay. I guess so. Go and follow them then.
Yeah, go for it. Just messaging Bun, making sure that she's feeling okay. Okay. So you are there with them and you kind of see these openings. What were you all doing with Nearly?
I think Ron was carrying her last time.
Oh, okay, Ron, we'll go back and grab her.
I think that's where we left off. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
No, yeah, you're right. She demanded she wanted to be carried. Not gonna go anywhere with us. So I'll grab her. For return, pick up Nearly and head back.
Right, well, I'm glad that you decided to not leave me here, but I'm fine either way.
Oh, if you wish to walk, that is totally very acceptable.
Oh,
Unless
of
you
course
want,
not.
if you wish Ron to carry you, Ron will carry you.
Sure.
Sure you walk or?
No,
sure
you're going to have to carry me
carry.
because I am really just a little weak in the knees since you all just beat the nine hells out of me.
Oh, if it is a knee problem, don't worry. Ron will take care of it, and Ron will get both of his fingers on each knee, and then I'll like lay on hands, 1 hit point for each knee.
Okay.
This is better, yes.
I mean, some, but
I mean, we could
Okay,
drag
good.
you.
You can walk now.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but
Do you want to drag her on?
Thinking about it. Okay, well, she can sit here. We can explore more.
yep, just let me know whenever you're gonna carry her versus when you're gonna like leave her somewhere.
I think
her
I'll
alone.
carry her now. Yes.
Yep. Okay, you can carry her.
Let's see. We have looks like maybe an office or a library. We can check out this room in front of us.
You are free to explore the keep at your leisure.
Go into this study.
And I'll go this way.
Gotcha.
Oh,
And it is just that. As you kind of enter, you see a nice kind of carpeted floor, various different bookshelves and things, just different tomes and things stacked up in here.
Oh, Bryn would love this place. Can Ron make a check to see on the map that we have which specific map this layout would be like after we've been into, a couple rooms already?
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you, based on kind of looking at the map, you know that you started on the first floor of the south. And from now moving ahead, you would assume that this is the first floor to the north.
Okay.
And judging from how the castle's laid out in the exterior as you went, you can assume that most are going to be probably laid out the same as far as floors and how the different wings.
Oh, okay. So this means this down here must be the kitchen.
And as we cut back,
And yeah, I'm down in the kitchen, like exploring.
yeah, you cut back to Vin. There's just a small lamp kind of lighting this area as you know that dinner was being prepared. So this definitely is a kitchen. You can kind of see the food where it was prepared. They were having nice roasts and vegetables. It still smells nice in here. Some of the surfaces may be a little hot from cooking, but otherwise kind of empty at the moment.
Anything peculiar or out of place, or like any sort of maybe potion or ingredients that might be used to do something malicious? Or
You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Also make
18?
investigation for the office.
Gotcha. So yeah, in 18, you're kind of looking around and nothing that you can see. Everything looks to be kind of normal, what you'd serve for a really nice dinner, maybe some wine and just some leftover roast that wasn't carried out, things of that kind of sort. But nothing poisonous, but you know that something was wrong with some of the servants, so you're kind of deducing in your mind that if it's not poison, it has to be something else that happened, and that will be up to you to decide.
Okay, so I guess I meet back up into the other room, the other folks. Just walk.
And as you're walking out, you see that same attendant kind of walking back. Is there anything that I can help you with?
Oh, just looking for things that are out of the ordinary. Are there any like secret passages that you know about?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. Where are you trying to go?
Away.
Oh.
I can shout that.
I go over to Valken. You were saying?
I heard the woman ask about. Or never mind. Just ignore me.
And as you kind of walk down the hallway, she's just patiently waiting and just kind of staring into nothingness, just in the distance as you walked away. Ron, what was your roll?
I rolled a 18.
So you're kind of looking in this library. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Maybe like some notes or just like things that seem out of place, or anything just about the mayor cook and the baron. Like if there's any writs or you know, mail or anything like that.
Yeah. So in here, being more library and a little less like office space, you're looking. You see just books and tomes. They're just various history, works of nonfiction. Not a whole lot specific about the Baron. There may be day-to-day things that about Tustin and things like that, but nothing really that kind of pops out at you out of the ordinary.
Ron's gonna grab a book that he thinks would interest Bryn.
Gotcha. You let me know what that book's about.
Okay.
And we can come up with something. Let's see
All right.
here. You can see that Vin, as you kind of move upward, you see kind of a double staircase moving up to an additional floor.
Who says that?
Vin does.
Yeah, let's go up the stairs. Oh, guys, there's stairs over here.
Do you wish to check rest of this south wing before we venture forward?
Yeah, Ron, do you need help
More?
looking for something? I'm not doing anything.
According to this map, they are perhaps 3 rooms on the west side of this wing of this manor. If you want to go check out the other hallway.
I can do that. Are you going upstairs, Vin?
Well, guys, do you think we should split up or stick together?
Oh, always stick together. Ron knows this. Very important when you go into the forest. You do not split up because if some person gets eaten by owlbear, you will never find them again. So it's very important you hunt as a pact. You do not hunt alone.
Well,
Okay.
let's I guess go with Falcon.
Okay, let me carry this frail little lady.
I mean, you could drag her.
Ron will carry.
Okay. So back the way we were going.
Yes, we have to go through center. What his storage room looks like. Okay.
All right, you make your way back
yeah.
over there.
What about WASD? Yeah.
I love that.
These.
I was trying to figure out a quick way to make it to where you could drag her around if you wanted to, but I won't worry about it for now.
Is there, like, attach her to me like a mount? I mean, I don't want to mount her just for token's sake.
I could. I'll
That's
worry
my
about
childhood
that later.
friend you're talking about, Ron.
Yeah, sorry, Vulcan. Ron is a gentleman, and Ron will stop talking now.
I'll drag her with you. It'll be easier that way. We might get into some weirdness, but otherwise. Okay, yeah. So you see this closed door here, and Vin is kind of making her way around.
Just gonna open it up.
Go for it. Yeah. You
We
open the
all
door.
explode and die.
Pops in.
And I think that. Yep. You've lost your light, Vin. That's why you can't see anything anymore. Yeah, Ron, so you step inside and this looks like a nice kind of place to sit, to talk. There's some pillows, there's just a desk with a chair, a nice clock, and then a room above you which looks like some sort of washroom.
Oh, this is a very nice bedroom. So fancy. I was gonna head over to the desk and see if there's anything of note on the desk or in the drawers
Sure.
or anything like that.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
A very nice 4.
A 4. You can see there's like a quill and some ink, and there's what looks to be kind of a letter about half written, like it was stopped kind of in the middle of it, and it was about specifically revisiting the fees in the market for stalls, and perhaps instituting a tax on other goods. Nothing specific to what you're looking for, but more along the lines of things you'd expect a lord of some sort of city to be writing about.
Falcon walked over to one of the windows. Can we? Is there a spell over the window that makes it so we can't see outside? Can I see what's out there? Are we?
You can see there's grates over the window, but you can see it's dark outside now. Since you had shown up later at night, there's a little bit of just light coming in from the windows. You've known that when you walked in, the keep was kind of centrally located with an interior wall around it. And you can look outside and just see some of the grounds of the keep, and then further on is the wall that kind of protects it inside the city.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Does anyone need to take a bath? It looks like a very nice bath in here.
Right now.
No.
Okay. Let us.
Though I do peep in the bathroom and see if there's like any potions or anything of use in the bathroom.
Yeah, so you take just a quick peek. Nothing really, like as far as potions and things like that. You see that there's water drawn for a bath.
Yeah, there's nothing here, guys.
We can check last room and then go upstairs.
gonna move you since you're inside the wall there, if it's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Stairs that go down.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So now you have stairs that move upstairs as well as downstairs.
Well, what do we want to check first?
So we should go down. Ron has a good feeling.
Okay, there's usually scary stuff down the stairs.
Okay, Ron will go first.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna take Nearly with you?
Took nearly.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second here. And I'm just gonna make sure that you have the amount of light that you should have currently.
Scene transition.
Yeah. One moment, there will be.
You are now in a basement.
Yeah, so you kind of descend the stairs here, and from what you can see so far, it goes quite a ways down, and just from the amount that you're heading down these stairs, and you go straight, and then they start to spiral around a bit, and then you know that you're definitely subterranean at this point, right? It's getting a little cooler. And you can see kind of in this room as you hit the landing down at the bottom, it's a little dusty. May not be a whole lot of foot traffic down here. But you were there. There are some torches lit down here, and you should all be able to see now.
We're just gonna take a look in this room real quick. A 9 investigation. If anyone else wants to
Yeah,
look
look
around.
8. We're on a high tonight, boys.
Dawkins gonna do the same thing he did before and put his ear up to this door right here and listen.
Gotcha. Make me a perception check.
Same thing as last time. 11.
11. Yeah, you kind of you're next to the door, listen, don't hear any movement or anything kind of specific.
No voices.
No.
I don't hear anything on the other side of this door.
Let's run pull out blueprint. Looks like this is Undercroft. This should be big room. Let's find out. Boop.
And you kind of open it up to see that there are some torches lit. You see some giant casks of what you could believe to be some sort of wine fermenting or just a large storage place for those things. You see barrels. It looks like that this is kind of like a staging area, like a storeroom, kind of a thing to just put like for storage, essentially.
I guess I'll look around for like any items stored that are significant or important.
Sure, yeah. Give me an investigation check.
There's a secret passage. This is the place.
10.
A 10. Yeah.
Ron will try.
You found a secret passage.
What's 1 minus 1? Just 1.
1 minus 1? 0. Yeah,
1 minimum, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're kind of looking around, just looking for anything specific here, things that would may help you. And here it just looks like a old dusty, damp, like store area. There's some additional wood. You can see logs kind of piled up. There's those casks. There's a couple of barrels if you wanted to kind of take a peek inside of them that are currently sealed. Yeah. You see a doorway here. Just looks like
I'll pop one open.
Sure, yeah. So you grab whatever implement that you choose, assuming you're not going to smash it. You're just, opening it, and you can see inside some grain. You can see things labeled, just various grain, food, things like that. If you pop another one, it might be ale.
This thing that Dawkins currently in front of, is that just like a little alcove, or is that an archway for another room? Or?
It's just a blank wall, just like a brick structure put there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ron's gonna. There should be 2 storerooms, so Ron will open this one.
Okay, yeah, you open that one up, and strangely, just torches lit all over the place here, and you kind of look in. There are some more items here that are stored. This is probably something along the lines of food or along something like that. Vegetables being held in here.
Save for
I
life
guess
of
I
me.
take a couple vegetables for rations.
Sure, yeah, you could definitely restock on some rations here if you wanted to grab some food.
Yeah.
What's his other room, Malkin?
I don't know.
There's vegetables in here.
Not sure. I was just gonna head in now. I'm
Okay.
assuming this is the room here.
So you kind of see in this area, and it's kind of looks like what began to be like a doorway, and it's just sealed for some reason. Like at the opening there, and then kind of closed off. Real quick though, Vin, will you roll me a 2d6?
2d6.
Yep, 2d6.
I do something?
I don't like not knowing what these rolls are for.
3.
That is how many rations you can quickly grab from the storeroom without doing much
okay.
effort. Fresh fruit, vegetables, such. What were you gonna do, Falcon?
Seeing that this used to be some sort of like doorway, but it's been sealed off, can you look closely and see if maybe if it's a solidly blocked off, or if maybe this is something that can be broken through?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Because I know Ron's got a big old axe. Or is that still broken?
No, it's good.
Perception, that's 19.
A 19. So as you're kind of getting closer to this, you feel like a draft of air, of wind, kind of hitting you in the face.
Falcon's doing the old knock. Ron,
Yes, Falcon.
I think this little sealed entryway could be broken down with a big axe.
Oh, okay.
Or
Give
fire?
it to me.
What's sealing it? Is it wood or?
It's like stone. It's just like they just put stone over it.
Darn it.
Yeah. If it was wood, I would say fire. Yes. Sorry, Vin.
Let me place down your friend before Ron charges through.
Right.
Right, of
Ron's
course,
gonna- Ron's just gonna try the old charge in a big old boot to the wall first before he uses the axe, and see if it's weak enough to knock through.
Okay. So as you move close to the wall, and kind of go to put your boot into it to see if you can kind of break the masonry there, can you roll me a acrobatics check?
Okay. Not acrobatics. Okay. 10.
A 10. Okay, so you rear back, and then you go to put your boot through the doorway here, and you put your boot there, and you kind of stumble forward. Your boot goes through,
Oh.
and you are here. What you all see in the other side is Ron went to kick this stone down and went through it, but the stones didn't break. They're still there.
Oh, it's an illusion.
Ron's confused. Ron did not realize Ron was so fast that Ron can go through walls.
I put my
Ron is
hand,
powerful.
like,
Yep.
see
You
what
put your
happens.
hand, it goes right through it.
Ron, and as my hand is in there, Ron.
Whoa. Ron grabs Finn's hand and just pulls her through.
Oh,
I guess I'll
whoa.
You all should be able to walk
Nice.
through it, I believe.
It's magic.
I'll pick nearly up, I guess, and walk through.
Okay. Yep. So I'll move you through Vin, and then Valken, you'll have her. And then she goes, "Oh, right. Yes. Look, of course, you found the secret spooky door. Oh, look how smart you are, all of you."
Wait, you knew
Oh,
about this?
thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's
Okay,
not
off.
spooky, but it's very nice for you to compliment us. It's very nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
Would've been
Oh,
cool if you told
secret
us.
room. What in here?
I mean, not to be kind of a bitch, but I'm hedging my bets a bit here. You know what I mean?
Ron does not. But why does
She means that
hedge?
she's not exactly gonna help us or anything.
Just
Actually,
gonna see how this all plays out, you know?
Well, if you help us and we get to your master and your master tries to hurt us, we will say that you did not help us in any way, shape, or form. Just saying. It's a win-win for you to help us and us keep our mouths shut about you helping us, or you make this extremely difficult for us and we all die. Just saying.
Tell you what, I'll think about it. Maybe as we go further along, I might be a little more amicable after I see what your skills are.
Mm-hmm.
But you know us because we defeated you. So
She like blinks
Yeah.
at you like, right, well, that was just a small taste, I'm sure, so
okay, Ron knows what to do now. Ron's gonna go pick her up and just
all right, so
hold her forward like a puppy and just walk down the hallway.
yeah. So you you pick her up and hold her in front, and you're just kind of walking along this passageway here.
Yep.
Yep. So you are holding her in front and walking forward.
Just keep moving.
Okay.
This appears to be some kind of tomb.
As you're holding her forward, you see Nearly's head look left and to the right, and I would like you all to roll initiative.
Boy.
E.
Oh, nice. 18.
And give me one moment, and we will get started here.
Yes.
Are we assuming that Bryn is not with us, or are you
Yep.
gonna fight Bryn?
I'm torn. I don't like to play players' characters when they're not here because
Sure.
I don't want to be responsible for their decisions.
Sure, like if something
so,
happens and they die.
Yeah, when Bun starts feeling better, we'll pull just Bryn in with y'all. So she's not here, but here, if that makes sense.
Sure. Okay.
He's reading the book I found her. That
Yeah. Like
We're going
totally
to suspend
ultimate book.
our belief in she's here and not here. She is Schrodinger's Bryn at the moment. Okay, so let's see. Ron, what did you roll?
18.
An 18. Valken, what did you roll?
14.
A 14. And Vin, what did you roll?
16.
A 16. Okay, very interesting. Let's get some fun music going in here, and then we will get this little battle started. So, as they were waiting for you all would be surprised. However, every single one of you are going to go before all of them. So even though you're surprised, you won't be by the time they get to go. So they won't have advantage or anything against you. So Ron, you will no longer be surprised. Vin, you are no longer surprised. Valken, you're no longer surprised.
Nice.
Go for it. What were you gonna say?
Huh? Oh, I just said nice.
Yeah, they did not roll very well at all. Okay, one moment here. Up next, you see, well, you were back there, Vin, unless you wanted to move forward.
Yeah,
Since
I'm
you can't-
trying to move up. Yeah, like I was with everybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
My thing is just really slow. I don't know if it's like browser or what.
Yeah. All right, let's do this one here. And Valken, they, I'm gonna try and punch you.
Oh,
Their first attack against you is a 15.
miss. Wait. No, that hits. That's my armor class.
15 hits. Okay, so the first strike against you, you're going to have 5 bludgeoning damage and 12 psychic damage. So similar to some of the assassins that you had fought in the estate there, they go to punch you, and there is just an almost as, I don't want to say supernatural, but kind of an inhuman amount of force put behind their blows. As you're trying to block it, and they hit you kind of in the side as you're walking through, and they hit really hard.
So 17 total, or?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they strike you
jeez.
again. This one is a 20 total. So as they hit you, and they spin around and hit you with a back kick to the back of your knee, you take 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 psychic damage as they just throw this strike and then spin around and hit you kind of off guard.
Yeah, those hurt pretty bad.
Up next
Not
is
great.
going to be this one here, and they move kind of out from behind this pillar. And they are going to cast some sort of spell. And you can hear them making some sort of incantation. It's very strange because while Vin, you know magic, it doesn't look like someone casting a spell, but something is happening. And they kind of point over to this figure behind the pillar here. And you can see what was once kind of a large 7 feet tall hooded metallic adversary. They have grown
Oh, wow.
a little too big on my part. No, that's actually correct. Yeah, it would be grown. So they are larger, and you can see from here that this is similar to the kind of hooded figure that you all saw when you were leaving the port town, the Warforged. That was with the Baron. And they're going to move behind this pillar. It is going to be their turn. They're going to stalk forward, squeezing around the pillars. And end here. And they are going to hold their action, I believe. Actually, no. One moment, please.
Oh boy.
You can see as they kind of pull their two-handed, or their sword they're holding two-handed, which is just enormous at this point, and they grab their sword and kind of put it against their chest flat, and then pull it back. And you can see something happens, and you see another one up here
What?
beside them. Okay. And then they will hold their action. Up next, this monk is going to move forward and try and punch you, Ron.
Try.
One is a 14, which is not hits. The other is a 21.
That's on the button.
Okay. You take 6 bludgeoning damage, and only 4 psychic damage as they punch and then hit your shield, and then try and elbow and actually make it past your defenses. Ron, it is your turn.
It's gonna do like a spinneroonie move to put nearly into this cavern hallway and move forward.
I will say that yeah, you can just drop her. That's fine.
Okay.
And she'll end up wherever you want. That's not a big deal. So I'm gonna move you and put her behind you real quick. There you go. All right.
And then I'm just gonna big ol' axe to this big boy here.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 1. Not doing good today. Second attack is where's my character? She's 23 to hit.
That definitely does hit.
We're gonna smite this big boy. Uh, 22 damage.
22 damage. All right. So you do smite the large friend there. Doing definitely some damage to him. As you see kind of your axe kind of leave large kind of scrapes and kind of digging into the metal that is this construct. All right.
That'd be my
Anything
turn.
else you'd like to do?
That is all.
Gotcha. Okay, Vin, it is your turn.
I would like to hex this guy. I don't know if I can. The one that's on the right of Ron.
This guy right here.
Yes.
All right.
And that using my Fate Touch as well, so I don't expend a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, since that is a bonus action, I would like to have Firebolt be my main.
Go for it.
Hold on, I know it's so 8 plus 8, 16. Does that hit?
16. Okay, so you fire your firebolt at this creature, this kind of hooded figure, and you can see they wave their arms in front of them and get into some sort of martial arts stance, and your firebolt, where you were certain that it would be able to hit, dissipates as it hits some sort of invisible energy in front of them. You've seen this before.
16 doesn't hit? Wow.
You thought it should have hit. They have done something specific.
Oh, I think I know they did. Okay. Damn, dude. Okay. I guess I'm done. But they
Okay.
are hexed.
Valken.
Okay. Falcon does the whole like little anime trope after getting hit. He wipes off his lip, like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you guys were trying to kill me. And then he just whips out his sword and strikes the guy, or tries to strike the guy in front of him.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna miss because it's a 1.
Okay.
Rolling great today.
I know, right?
And that is a 6 plus 8. That's 14.
Okay, so you can see similarly the other monk. They kind of wave their hands in a similar martial arts stance, and you swipe your sword as they dodge the first one and throw another one in there, and it stops just mere inches before them. Something has kept you from hitting them.
Okay. Well, and I guess I'm gonna spend 1 key point to do patient defense.
Okay. One moment, please. Doing some DM stuff here. There we go. Okay. Up next is going to be this monk, and is going to try and punch at you again. The first one is going to be a miss, which I believe a 12 doesn't hit.
No.
And then 7 does not hit. So they kind of strike at you twice. They deliver that same kind of punch and spinning kick combo, but you're able to kind of use your defense to kind of keep them at bay, especially using your patient defense. That helped. Okay. Up next is going to be this one back here, and they're going to kind of peek away from the pillar. Seeing what you have done, Ron.
Yes.
You see the large creature that has kind of grown in size reduce back to normal for some reason. As this creature here in the back is kind of waving their hands, but you start to feel a strange sensation kind of in your body, and you can feel that while it was kind of cold and damp here, the temperature starting to rise rapidly in this
Not
cellar
again.
here, and they are casting heat metal on you.
I knows this too well.
Let's see. Okay. And they will be
Good
using...
thing we have the week off next week because we have extra time to plan our new characters.
They're going to use their bonus action. Oh, well, they have to wait till next time, so it's getting pretty hot. Up next is going to be this creature here. Let's see. They are going to you can see that this kind of creature that looks exactly like the other, but almost sort of like translucent in a way, is beginning to move and they move here and then step in between you all.
The translucent one?
Yes. And
Weird.
let's see. And as they move, something strange kind of happens with them as you see the kind of large creature, or not large anymore, this kind of metallic construct holds their sword back and then kind of looks over you as well as Valken, and they are going to It looks to be making an attack, and you expect a sword coming from them. But what happens instead is the shadowy figure that's behind you attacks Vin.
Rude.
And they get a 13.
It's
And you will take 7 slashing damage from them. And they're going to make another attack, but it is going to be from the kind of translucent variant from the other one. The next attack will hit you as well. Then it was a 21. And it will be another 8 slashing damage. So kind of what you see is you see and expecting him to attack, and then you hear behind you the sword kind of slashing into Vin. Up next, this monk is going to try and punch you, Ron. That is a miss, and both of them miss you. They just can't seem to get past your defenses. Ron.
Excellent. All right, Ron's gonna keep focusing on. He's gonna redirect his attention to this monk right next to me.
Okay.
Swinging away. The 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Right. Swing away for 12 damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
The next hit is a crit-a-rooney.
Gotcha. Go for it.
There we go.
I'm gonna smite. We're going for it. 11. 10. 15. 26. 8. 35 damage.
35 damage. Okay. So as you kind of lay into this one, you see kind of your axe just hit in that radiant energy kind of exploding from them. And that does kill them as they drop to the stone floor.
Yeah.
That is Ron's turn.
Okay. Up next is going to be Vin.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hex onto the silver guy.
Okay.
That was in front of him. And then
This one? The kind of translucent one?
No, the one that was in front of the dead guy, the bigger.
Ooh, okay, gotcha. My bad.
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I feel like that's not a real one. I don't know. It's translucent. I feel like it's not real.
Felt really real.
I want to talk about it. Okay, cool. And then, so I have a question.
Sure.
Because I was using the ruler tool, and when I drew a diagonal, it hit both of the silver guys. Is that... Well, actually, never mind. I used my bonus action to do something. Okay. Change of plans. I wasn't expecting that guy to go down, so what I was planning the whole time no longer applies.
Sorry.
Then quit killing people
it's
so
a good
fast.
thing
Ron?
because-
I'm trying.
No, you're doing great. I'll do firebolt at the metal guy. The one I hexed.
Gotcha. Okay, you will be rolling at disadvantage.
I will?
Yep, you are in melee with your not real friend.
So because the real guy is, or the...
Yeah, you're in melee range of
But
that
I'm
one
not
right
hitting
there.
him. I'm hitting the different one.
Yep.
I-
You're casting a
it
spell in
still
melee range
matters?
of someone, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so disadvantage. That is a 13 plus 8. And then the other one is a 2 plus 8. So 8,
Yeah,
9.
That
10.
one misses.
Rude. Um. Okay then. Wait, let me see. I have a special thing. I just want to read it real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Actually, I don't think it's worth it. I could use Bend of Luck to roll a d4 and spend 2 sorcery points to maybe be able to hit him, but I feel like it's not worth it. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm good. I'm just chill here. Lonely.
Bend of Luck is another creature, right? So it's when someone else rolls that you want them to roll higher. It's the kind of
I
a help
thought it was
your
me.
friends.
Darn it.
Yeah, so when another creature that they make an attack roll, an ability check, or savings throw, then you can use just your sorcery points to make sure that they try and make it if for some reason you need them to.
Gotcha. For some reason, I thought it could work on me as well.
You can do it to help somebody or hurt somebody else too.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we are.
All
I'm
right.
good, I guess.
Valken, is your turn.
Okay. So a weird shadowy thing appears next to me, right?
It looks identical to the Warforged. It just
Okay.
looks a little more translucent.
Okay. So he just notes in his mind that he's there, but is still gonna try to attack the monk in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I can actually hit him. Probably not with that though. 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. That's better. 18 plus 8.
Gotcha. They are going to do the same thing that they did previously, where they kind of create this barrier of psychic energy between you and them. However, with that roll, you still make it through and are able to hit them.
Okay. I was about to say, I don't know what to do there.
When they think they're going to hit you, they're going to use it because they don't know what your dice roll is.
Okay. Damage. Pretty good. 13 damage on that hit.
13 damage. Okay. Definitely hurting them.
Then I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows,
Okay.
and I'm after striking that guy while he's kind of like in pain for that split second. He's Hawkins gonna whip around and throw a couple strikes at this almost translucent guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 17 plus 7 to...
That hits.
Okay. Am I rolling for damage on this?
Yep,
or is
roll
it
for damage.
Okay. 6 damage on that.
Got you. As you kind of strike and are able to strike this translucent. You weren't sure if you'd go through them or not, but you're able to actually hit. And then they fade away and disappear.
Sweet, that's what I was hoping was gonna happen. Okay, and then for that second strike, I would whip right back around and throw the second one at the monk.
Go for it.
And that's 11 plus 7, so 18.
18. This one does not hit. The psychic barrier that was remaining still kind of holds your punch on this one. You weren't able
it's
to go
still
through
up.
it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then, since I used flurry of blows, I'm gonna go ahead now that Ben's not in any immediate danger. I'm gonna whip around here, and I'm going to get on this side of the monk.
Okay. Gotcha. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't. Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right. The monk spins around as you're trying to make your way around him and throw an elbow at you to try and hit you. That one misses, and then they're gonna follow up and try and knee you as well. And that one does hit, a 17.
Okay.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage and 7 psychic damage. Let's see. Also, I haven't been making you do this. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
It wouldn't have mattered last turn, but
Wisdom save as 11.
got you. As these strikes are kind of hitting you, and you can kind of feel the impact. You kind of, you hear that voice in your head just say, "Destroy them."
All right.
So you must attack that creature that damaged you until you drop to 0 hit points, or they drop to 0 hit points, or if you just can't reach them for some reason.
Guys, I'm starting to think this sword is bad.
It feels
Starting
really
to?
good in your hands, though. The weight is perfect. You're able to swing harder and faster than you have before.
Yep.
Okay.
Be great if it gave me an extra turn.
Okay, up next is this one that's kind of creeping back here. They're going to use their bonus action. And Ron, you take
Yes.
10 fire damage.
Holy smolies.
Yeah. Everything hits hard.
As your armor is just glowing red hot at this point. And with
Looking real bad.
with their action, they are going to move forward and cast a spell of some sort. And you can see that they move forward and they kind of set your armor kind of even hotter, and then they touch the back of this creature, and you see some of the gashes you made with your axe start to close. And they move backwards. Welcome back, Bun. If you would, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
We're in rough shape.
14.
Sorry.
A 14.
It's okay. Bryn comes busting through the door. What's happening?
Bustin'.
I
Sorry.
was reading this really good book that Ron found.
So what
Glad
I'll
you decided
do?
to join us.
So what I will do for you is, I don't know where to place you in combat. I'll basically put you at the entrance of the chamber here, and then on your turn you can move
fine.
and do whatever you would like. So you're down here with them. You made it through the illusory door that led down here.
Heard the sound of combat.
Yes,
and
and
I
you
just
kind of
followed that.
tried to barrel your way through, like Ron did, stumbled a bit, and found out that there wasn't a wall there at all in the first place. And let's see, that was their turn. On to this one, and you can see that they do a similar motion that they had before, and you see that same translucent armored creature appear further back into the hallway here, in the tunnel, as they have seemingly manifested another. Okay.
Listen, buddy.
And they are going to spend some of their movements. Oops, I got off track there. Move into the hallway around you. And they rear back and they swing once at you, Ron. which
Okay.
is a 15.
Negative.
Which is a miss. And then you see them kind of enter that stance, and where you think they're going to strike, it strikes from the other position. And a 14, I believe, will hit you, Vin.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 9 slashing damage. And you see kind of them make a similar motion with their hand as they take it off of the longsword, and you see kind of some energy dissipate as they make a fist. And for a split second, the kind of translucent becomes more corporeal as they strike again from their position.
Come on. Me alone.
And a 12, I think that hits Vin as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to do another 11 to you.
I'm about to die. Roll new characters tonight.
This group is smarter than your average kobold. Okay. Up next is Ron.
Jesus. All right, Ron, just gonna go to town on Robot Boy here.
Okay,
I'm gonna use an inspiration to attack.
go for it.
Okay, it's a 21 hit.
That does hit.
Excellent. Ron's gonna be smiting.
Gotcha.
Okay. 12. 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay, you see that same gash where you had originally placed in it, where it started to kind of heal up and close. You kind of reopen it right back in the center of his chest, slashing across it.
Ron's gonna take a swing again.
All right.
Ha-ha! What is that, 20 to hit? I think that's good.
That hits as well.
9 damage.
9 damage, and you can kind of feel that this creature is like, it's very tough, like its exterior, and you're just basically just striking into like steel, essentially. Let's see, but it's definitely hurting it. You're doing damage to it. Vin, it is your turn, I believe, unless you want to do anything else. Ron, my bad.
I can do nothing else. That is all.
Okay.
I'm going to dispel magic on to Ron's armor.
Ooh.
Very
No longer
nice.
in
Nice.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Because Ron's not doing too good.
And
Gotcha. Let me
then-
take a look. One moment.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if you need to do anything specific.
It depends on what level you casted that at.
Yeah, I'm double checking just to make sure. Because that would just be a second level. So I think it just happens, right?
Yeah, as long as it's 3rd level or lower, it just happens.
Yeah, awesome. So as you kind of reach out towards Ron and you see his armor just like glowing brightly, it's kind of in this chamber, and you reach out and just remove that effect. You can kind of, Ron, you feel your armor instantly start to cool, and everyone sees the glow start to kind of fade on his armor. So you have dispelled heat metal from Ron.
No more hot boy Ron.
I did a thing. And then I would like to use, so this is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
My 2nd level spell, but I'm gonna use it as my Fey Touch and Misty Step the F out of here, if that's
Let's
cool.
see. You use dispel magic as your action, so unless there's a specific
because this is a bonus
thing-
action, does that work? Or like the spell itself is a bonus action?
Let's see. Yeah, dispel's an action. And then your bonus action, if you can't cast a leveled spell or 2 leveled spells.
Oh.
So I'm making sure, unless it doesn't say with Fey Touch that it's a special thing. I don't think so, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, no, it just says casting time 1 bonus action.
Yeah, so you won't be able to use it.
Oh man, I guess I thought that was for everything. Well,
Mhm.
okay. Shoot.
Yeah, you can only cast a leveled spell. So since you used it for your action, you can't use it for your bonus action.
Okay. Can I know it's a little late and it's totally up to you.
Mhm.
I thought that was gonna work. Can I cast what is it? Quicken spell to be able to cast a cantrip then? Or no? Because in my brain I thought I was gonna use my bonus action as the thing.
Yeah, that's
Is it
let's
too
see.
late to do that?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Um,
basically when you cast a spell as a cast in time one action, you can spend your sorcery points. Yeah, so you can make that a bonus action and then firebolt it at somebody.
Yeah. I want to firebolt the guy who's hexed.
Gotcha. And it will be disadvantage since you're in melee with them.
Fuck this
With,
guy.
with them friends. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, wait. Can I use Tides of Chaos to make it at advantage to like
Sure, yeah. You sure
Yeah.
can.
to nullify the disadvantage?
Yeah, so you
Let's
have a
do
straight
it.
roll.
Yeah, straight roll. We're using all the stops tonight.
Yeah.
All right, straight roll would be 12 plus 8, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That does hit.
I was gonna say, if that doesn't hit, I swear
No,
to
it
God,
hits, yeah.
I'm useless in this.
I was making some notes, sorry.
I'm in 2d10 plus 6 because he's hexed. Okay, so the 10 dice. We have a 9
Mm-hmm.
and a 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12, plus this die, which is a 3, so 12, 13, 14, 15.
Gotcha. Okay. Looking.
And I yell, I am in a lot of pain and will die.
looking hurt. Definitely
Yes.
kind of your firebolt kind of ignites on them and their armor's kind of singed and definitely not looking great, but still able to fight. Bryn!
So I hear her say she's gonna die, and Bryn busts through the door. Wee-oo, 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 and I like come running in. So I'm gonna run up to Vin. Okay. I would like to. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to her, and I've already got the healing tonic in my hand because I heard the commotion, and I'm just gonna like shove it in her face, like drink this, and then you're gonna get some healing.
Thank you.
You're gonna get
It hurts.
6. Okay. Great. You're gonna get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 7. 16 healing. I rolled really well.
Thank
Nice.
And then I'm going to oh, I don't have any bonus action things. I think I am dead. That's what I got. And I'm just gonna yell at the big dude right in front of me, like, pick on someone your own size.
Okay. Valken.
Okay. Feeling a little hurt. He's just trying to get rid of this guy in front of him as quick as possible. So, a couple strikes with my sword at him, and that will be 16 plus 8,
Gotcha. Okay.
so 24.
And they're going to do similarly what they had before, but uh-oh. Bun's gonna disappear.
She's been mentioned the
Uh-oh.
word.
I think, did she accidentally leave the call?
No, it
She
was
popped back in.
Discord's fault. It
Oh.
was Discord's fault. I didn't do anything wrong. How dare.
Got you. So they're gonna try and create
Are we
this
fixed? Okay,
this
sorry.
psychic barrier. but you're able to get through it with the high roll. So
Okay. Let's see the damage. 7 damage on that.
7 damage. Okay.
Second strike. Sorry, mathing 14.
A 14 does not hit. You hit that barrier and just stop with your sword.
Okay, bonus action. Just a straight unarmed.
Okay.
And no, that's gonna be a 1. That'll miss.
That does miss. Okay. Let's see here. They are actually let's see. They're going to move away from you, Valken. To here.
Oh.
Do I get a reaction on them?
You do.
Alright. Um, 16.
A 16 does hit.
Oh, okay. On my dice, there it is. That's gonna be 10 damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so as you're kind of moving away, you kind of strike them in the back with your sword, kind of dealing quite a bit of damage, but they just seem to disregard you for some reason and move into position.
Okay.
And as they kind of move away, as they're kind of keeping up with what's going on in the battlefield, Ron, you see now that moving into that position, they are trying to keep you from going out of the hallway and blocking your way. And they are going to use their action to dodge.
Okay.
Up next is going to be this one, who is left into the room with you all. And they cast a spell on themselves, seeing the imminent danger before them. And they kind of say some words and kind of move their hands together, and then they spread them apart. And you can see that they begin to seemingly multiply. So there are 3 illusory duplicates of this creature kind of swarming around them
Okay.
in the room. Okay. Up next is going to be this one. And they look at you, Ron, and in a very strange sight to you, they seem to almost vanish. And then what appears before you is the translucent version of them appear.
Yes.
Almost like they switch places.
The purple background one's the translucent one?
Yep.
Okay.
I can make that a little more apparent if you'd like.
I still don't understand the spell or like how this is happening.
One thing that you know from what you've encountered here is when I say spells, I'm describing the effect, but these seem to be just innate abilities that they are able to do, which would make sense with your knowledge from Salon, is that they seek these people out for some reason. And they're going to attack once at Vin and get a 18. You take 12 slashing damage.
I'm so glad I got healed. I would have been dead.
And then their second attack They slash at Vin, and they get it at 12.
I'm dead.
And they hit you for 10 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm not dead.
And you see what happened before, that the translucent figure becomes corporeal for a moment and is going to strike out at Ron. They're going to miss with an 8.
Good.
And that is their turn. Ron.
All right. Ron's gonna say, "You cannot get away from Ron," and Ron is going to Misty Step as a bonus action over here,
Nice.
and is gonna use my last inspiration to swing again
Okay.
with a tasty, delectable crit hit.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I'm just gonna end him with a smite as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, 7, 15, 17, 25, 32. 46 damage.
46 damage.
God.
Describe
That
to me
hurts.
how you would kill a creature such as this.
Seeing how he seems to be made of metal and steel, Ron raises his axe and puts all of Ron's powerful build weight and just comes striking down on the already exposed damage parts that I've done to him and just rams it in as radiant energy just explodes from within.
So the radiant energy explodes, leaving just a giant gaping hole, and then they start to fall back, prone onto the floor. But you see as they almost hit, something stops them. And they raise back without hitting the floor and are staring at you with their robotic eyes. You were almost certain that should have killed that creature, but something or someone did something to where it did not in that instance. It is
Ron is
still
upset.
heavily damaged. There's the gaping hole. You can see some of the inner kind of mechanisms inside the Warforged. They should have died, but they did not.
He's gonna use his second attack. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 is exactly what you need.
All right, let's get it's max damage here. Let's go. It was the opposite, so 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. How do you really kill him this time?
Ron's just mad and like hits him in the elbow.
You strike with your axe, and just having that force kind of knock it backwards, spins it around, kind of pulling the open hole, and just kind of rips it apart as it falls into a heap of steel and mechanisms onto the ground.
Oh, okay. Just breathing heavily until he's done.
All right. Vin, what do you do?
May I see what a 20-foot radius sphere looks like?
20-foot radius sphere is going to be, let's see, a gigantic area. Something like that.
Perfect. Can you move it south a little bit?
Are you doing something like this?
Yes.
I
That's
figured.
exactly what I'm doing. I'm
The old
pissed
fireball.
that I'm almost dead and I have this like gleam in my eye, like, how dare you bring me to 1 hit point? And I fireball the shit out of him.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm
And we'll
outside
see-
that, right?
I will describe what happens in a second, Valken, as I almost dropped all my dice.
Oh,
Am I
gosh.
able to use? I guess I this is an actual question. So can I bonus action? Actually, could I bonus action my hex onto one of them and then fireball, or that doesn't count?
No,
Right.
because a hex.
It's only fireball or the
well, let me. I think you've already cast hex, so you're just moving it onto someone else. I think you can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, because it says
Yeah, you've
if
already
the person
cast
that
it, so-
it dies, then it moves to somebody else.
Yeah. So which one did you want to put it on before the
I'm gonna
show
put it
happens?
on the big, like the one who's basically making my life hell, like the one in the room.
This one back here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that one. Hmm.
Okay, they are
okay.
hexed.
So 8d6,
Mhm.
2 here. Let me get a calculator.
They both fail their dex saving throws.
Nice. Oh wait, hold on. What was that? My 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus. Okay, and then one more. Plus 2 equals, okay, so 23, and then the back one gets an additional 1d6. So that's 2. So the back one, 23, 24. But the back one takes 25 and the front one takes 23.
Gotcha. Okay. So what happens as you just hurl this ball of fire in the middle of this room? Valken, flames erupt, extending almost completely to you, but for some reason just don't quite reach you.
He loses his eyebrows.
They might be a little smoky. Then this fireball, like you think it's gonna start hurling towards like the blast through the little passage here, and your friends may get a little nervous seeing the fire just kind of engulfing the area and heading your way. But it's cool, calm, and collected, knowing it's your spell. You stand there as the fire just stops right before you. So this one that was doing all the punching and kicking and fun with Valken is dead. The one in the middle of the room, as you see the kind of fireball just explode and it starts to dissipate and the smoke clears. You can see they're still standing there, but they are definitely injured and it's quite singed.
Okay. I'm not doing well, so I'm gonna move. Well, let me take my character. Then I'm gonna move over like here, like out of that person's view, because like I'm not trying to get hit with a spell.
Bryn,
Okay.
it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to just like run in here because I missed out on all the fun. Is the ground like on fire or is it like
Oh,
okay?
It's fine. It's just stone.
Okay.
A little warm,
5, 10,
maybe, but
15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. And this is the last guy that I see.
yep,
And I'm just gonna shank him with my javelin.
go for
Real
it.
Good. How dare you attack my friends when I am not present to defend them? That's going to be a 12 to hit.
Let's take a look. 12 is not. You need a 13. You're close.
That's okay because I'm going to take another attack. And that one should hit. That's 21.
It definitely does.
And it's going to take 4 hull damage, but 1d4 extra wound will happen.
Gotcha.
And you know what? I'm real mad, so I'm going to action surge.
Go for it.
That's going to hit for 20, dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
4 more damage,
Gotcha.
and again. That one is probably going to miss. Let's see, that to be 14.
14 hits.
Oh yeah. That's going to be 6 more damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he's wounded.
So, tell me what happens as Bryn rushes into the room and just outright kills this salon agent as they were heavily singed from Vin.
I just like run in and I'm like pouring the healing tonic down Vin's throat, like as she's casting fireball and as like Ron's killing things, and then like the flames clear and I just kind of like pull the healing tonic back and just keep running and just like start javelin shaking this dude like, I don't know what is happening, but I am going to kill you. That's it.
Very nice. So
It's
as
kind of bloody. There's like kind of some blood spray happening.
gotcha.
This room does not look good. It's all burnt to a crisp and bloody.
So as you kind of wait and listen, and you don't hear anything else, all of the enemies have seemingly disappeared. You notice the ones, the hooded martial artists, as well as the one casting spells in the back, the same story that you'd seen before, where the ring emits some sort of energy and then just instantly makes sure that they're dead. While you see the other creature just in a heap on the floor.
Pulls out his axe and looks at it nearly like, is that enough show of strength for you?
Well, I mean, I suppose you could have put me in a little bit of a safer place, but I suppose that this is fine for now. Really thought you were going to die there for a moment.
Yes.
Ron's just
Sorry
trying
for
to
everyone.
stand strong, but he's so weak.
I'm
Gotcha.
very sorry that
And proudly walks towards Bryn and just whispers, please heal me.
Okay.
So
You see what
Yeah,
wrong.
I go over there too.
before we go
Say
much,
maybe we can short rest.
before we go
Awesome.
much further, you see behind you a room with what appears to be a sarcophagus or tomb of some sort that is closed, made of large stone. And before you all begin to investigate it, that is where we're going to take our break. So, everybody, go get you refills in your drinks and get you some snacks and stretch. We will be right back here in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. And you'll get to see what happens
We
next.
die.
And we'll
Ron, you get 17 health.
Thank you.
there you go. We'll see you all in a bit. BRB.